have no heat, no hot water, no electric. We are still waiting. Still waiting. And I'm cold.
Days now. 13 days we was getting water from the fire hydrant. And yeah, up and down the stairs, 7 flights.
What you see going on here is grassroots at its best level. The Rockaway community is a very diverse community, and the whole community and the whole of the Rockaway was affected by Superstorm Sandy. We hear a lot about the homes that were lost in Breezy Point. It's 111 homes, and it is devastating. But right here, where 6 of our public housing units reside, where over 45,000 residents reside who live 200% below poverty level. The attention that's needed to be drawn to this area, the full force of the government that needs to be drawn here, it hasn't happened. And so this is a grassroots effort here with what we're doing. It comes from Occupy, it comes from schools that are partnered with us from Brooklyn and different areas, and it comes from folks just getting on the phone and the internet and making sure that the connections meet. We're not getting trucks from like the city, state, or whatever. And 2 weeks later, we still have babies where the water came up to the top of the housing units, and they're sleeping in wet bed, wet clothing, their feces and sewage all over. The lights just came back on, and it's like the storm receded, and you can really see what the damage is. And the folks and parents are having to deal with that. What we're doing is being a stopgap measure here.
It makes you really wonder how much you mean outside of your community, because it's like, you know, you walk outside, there are people you know and everything like that, and you feel important to them. But when you're in trouble as a city, a town, and then people take this long to respond to you, it kind of made me wonder where we really stood as far as New York City is concerned. As far as donations go, we have not had a loss of donations. I really appreciate the donations. We have an endless supply of food, clothes, and everything right now because people are so willing to help us, and it warms my heart, I gotta be honest.
But we thank you for being here.
We are very pleased to be
Oh
able
my
to be
God,
here.
what a blessing. And I'll be right with you, dear.
Yeah, great.
Get my hand truck come out,
we
okay?
use a couple folks to help unload.
Wonderful. Give me 1 second.
We've been just scrambling together supplies and getting them out here as we could, which the first couple times we were out, we were mostly gathering private donations on the internet using PayPal and getting stuff and getting it. Now a lot of the stuff that we're distributing is coming from Occupy Sandy, so people are donating it there, and then we're bringing it out. But the need is pretty much bottomless, so however much you bring, people need it and more. For me, this is my 5th trip out here, and the situation has been changing really rapidly day to day. At the first, there really were very few supplies getting out here, and so we started identifying sites that could take donations. A lot of people connected loosely or tightly to Occupy were driving around, canvassing, identifying needs, and identifying sites that had the capacity to take in large numbers of supplies. So this location was one of those, and it got added to the Occupy list. Cars keep pulling up along the side and unloading supplies. People need them so desperately they're going out the front door as fast as they come in. But it's all through this network of really on-the-ground efforts that Occupy has been doing, where it hasn't been this abstract allocation of needs. It's been very concrete. Get out in your car, go get out, talk to people, find out what they need, find out where there are places that can handle the distribution, and then get the word out so the supplies start flowing into them.
We have mashed potato, pasta, rice, yellow rice, all types of stuff, all Spanish stuff. It's all good. We've been back to the community, and it's for a good cause.
Everything is going smoothly. Feel good to give out stuff.
This is grassroots. If you ever want to see it in action, this is a place to come, and it is the Action Center.
Occupy movement was, incredibly mobilized and organized already. So as soon as this thing happened, they just kind of, fell back on the tactics that they already kind of developed and kind of got down here fast. So I actually came from Vermont and brought some stuff directly to them.
So we want to help.
And yeah, I just actually got off the phone with some other Vermonters who are on their way down right now. So yeah, there's people from all over, and I don't know, just trying to help.
Well, there is a website. There's interoccupy.net/Sandy, which tells you everything you need to know. And I liked their Facebook page, and so there are updates constantly. And so they talk about what's needed at what hub and where people are going for the day, and then they update it throughout the day. Not only that, they show photographs of not just the devastation, but the work that people are doing, just to connect all of us, because that's what Occupy seeks to do. This is our second stop. We knew we needed to go to 38th and Beach Channel. We didn't know where they were sending us. And this is where we've ended up. And when I walked in and I saw how much is here and how much work is being done right here, I was very happy to be part of this.
This is the Emma Goldman Memorial Clinic here in St. Gertrude's Church on Beach 38th Street. We have a walk-in clinic, and we're sending people out, medical professionals out to visit homebound patients. We're also assisting people in getting their prescriptions filled, which is really hard right now because a lot of the pharmacies are closed.
That's it.
Soup and coffee and tasty baked goods over here. And so if anybody wants some of that, please help yourselves. It's right over here. There's water to drink and lots of good stuff.
When I could change this life I lead, you know that I'd be Johnny Tomato Seed. Yes, I know what this whole world needs, and that's homegrown tomatoes and every other seed. So when I die, don't you bury me in a box in a cold dark cemetery. Out in the garden would be much better, so I could be pushing up homegrown tomatoes.
It was quite eye-opening, actually, to drive through here. The very first moment we arrived on the peninsula, just suddenly I felt myself getting all teary-eyed, just seeing the reality of what the devastation from the storm has been. And this is 2 weeks later already. But it was also just beautiful to see citizen volunteers stepping forward, people just feeling, I have to do something, and coming out and making things happen.
I have my hips, I have my fingertips, I have my eyes and my ears and my nose and my mouth and my lips. But you have my heart. Yes, you have my heart. I have my fingernails,